will go down as the greatest day and many great days ahead for the Cleveland Browns. And what I mean by that is, what transpired yesterday should have transpired last year. But from reading up upon the Jimmy Haslam, Joseph Banner, Mike Lombardi relationship, I was understanding that the NFL forced Joe Banner upon Jimmy Haslam because Jimmy Haslam was a new owner and he needed to learn how to run an organization. So the NFL forced Joe Banner on him. Well, I said from the get-go that Joe Banner was a cancer, and guess what? He was! He was! And NFL teams around the league, they did not want to deal with Joe Banner. The players around the league, they had a certain goddamn... no one liked Joe Banner in the National Football League. There was a stigma about the guy. He was a snake in the grass. No one wanted to deal with the Cleveland Browns. The Miami Dolphins ripped the Cleveland Browns off, although the Cleveland Browns did rip the Colts off. But no one wanted, the players don't want to deal with Joe Banner, and it was just a bad hiring. Now, Mike Lombardi, I have no clue why he was there. I don't even care about him. All these stupid Browns fans are still crying about, look, Bernie Kosar played on my Little League baseball team, all right? He was my boy. He was a great pitcher. But they cut him, and guess what? They were warranted. He was fucking washed up when they got rid of him. So they hated Lombardi, but I really don't know why he was there. He was just a fucking puppet on strings. But Banner was a cancer. And by ridding the Cleveland Browns of Joe Banner, and Ray Farmer, let me tell you something, a very bright young football mind. Ex-Eagle linebacker, I don't know how good of a player he was. Probably wasn't that good of a player because he's at 39 years old. Mike Brown lookalike. He probably wasn't a good player at all because he's a general manager right now. But the Cleveland Browns, and Jimmy Haslam, a lot of people hate him. Man, look, the guy wants to win, okay? He wants to fucking win. I like Haslam. I like his enthusiasm. I think they should have given Chudzinski and that offensive staff another year, maybe. But I have no problem with them firing, to be honest with you. I like this Patine hiring. He's a defensive-minded coach. He's got a defense that he ran in Buffalo that the Cleveland Browns thought we were getting a Ray Horton that we didn't get. He attacks, led the league in sacks last year. I know we got better talent than the Buffalo Bills, so I'm impressed with his resume. The coaching search by the Browns with Banner and Lombardi was a joke. Jimmy Haslam knew it. So this is the greatest news. I've been preaching this, and guess what? Jimmy Haslam, no thank you needed. I know you watch my videos because obviously I've been saying this since they fucking hired Banner, since you hired him. So you don't even have to thank me, but I know that you've been watching my videos, and I got to be honest with you, I'm elated right now as a Browns fan. Because going into this year with Patine, I liked it, but then I sat there saying, you have Banner still here, and I knew it wasn't going to work. They can't coincide. Now we have the traditional setup. We have fucking a head coach and a general manager. We have two people that need to be in place. We don't have some guy fucking Joe Banner overseeing bullshit, didn't know how to do nothing, snake in the grass, don't want to deal with. And Mike Lombardi, I have no fucking idea why he was there. Probably I really don't understand that hiring. But the Cleveland Browns have rid themselves yesterday of cancer in the name of Joe Banner. So this is the greatest day in the rebirth of the Cleveland Browns. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You mark my words. I looked at Ray Farmer yesterday in that fucking press conference, and that guy wants to win. Jimmy Haslam wants to win. And Mike Patine, whatever the fuck you pronounce his name, this guy is going to get them players to play. I hope to God they re-sign TJ Ward and Alec Mack. We got money to spend. We get a quarterback. This team can win 12 to 13 games with that talent defensively. We got Josh Gordon, Jordan Cameron. I believe Greg Little is not a lost cause. Maybe we can get rid of him, I don't know, but I don't care. But I believe we pick up a receiver in the draft. I think this team's on the verge right now, on the cusp of greatness for years to come. I mean, they're set, they're stacked, they're young, talented roster. And now, you ought to understand, no one wanted to come to Cleveland because of Joe Banner. You guys got to understand. That's why people turned him down. Now that we have Ray Farmer, we have Patine, we have Haslam, who's just going to let Ray Farmer do his job, as well he should, because Haslam's like Jerry Jones, but he's not going to get involved like Jerry Jones. He's not going to be the GM, thank God. I'm elated. People ask me. I've been wanting this the whole time. I wanted this offseason after we hired Patine. I was like, all right, we got a chance next year, but we still got Banner. Now we don't have Banner. I'm like, God damn it. Fuck, am I happy. So that is my take on the Cleveland Browns, and I'm going to guarantee you something right now. I don't guarantee too many things. Oh, I do, but I'm going to guarantee you this right now. You mark this words, whatever date this is. It's a Wednesday, I believe, in February 10th or 11th. It's Wednesday morning, I think the Cleveland Browns will win the AFC North. They will make the playoffs. And I'm not going to say they're going to make the Super Bowl, but they're going to make a strong fucking push to be in the Super Bowl. And I believe that with all my heart. And I believe Ray Farmer's the right man for the job. And I believe Mike Patine's the right man for the job. And I believe this defense, next year, you're going to see Barkevius Mingle big bulk up. And I believe he's going to play like the linebacker they thought he was. And I believe that fucking Paul Kruger's going to have another breakout year. Last year he sucked. But you know one thing about Kruger's, I can't say he sucked for lack of effort. The guy has a high motor. He tried every play, just couldn't get to that quarterback. The defense right now, led by the fucking tutelage of fucking D'Qwell Jackson, is going to be fucking beast. I'm telling you, I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up right now. So I'm very elated. We got rid of Joe Banner's the greatest move we did, get rid of him. And this shows me that Jimmy Haslam knew he rectified the problem. He identified it through my videos. And he knew what the problem was, and he got rid of the problem. Now we have a traditional general manager and coach. We're going to see where it goes from here. But I'm guaranteeing you one thing. We will make the playoffs. We're going to have a strong push to win that fucking Super Bowl this year. And we may face the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl next year. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If we do, look on Seahawks. I'm elated. I'm really pumped up.